onto the roof and you guys can't see it, neither can I because I'm small. I definitely don't feel as gross driving this thing now. Braille effect on the rear quarter. Isn't as careful driver as me. This video is sponsored by driven247.co.uk for clothing, stickers and more. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. And it was at this moment I realised that when I'm editing this video, I've actually deleted a nice intro clip that I'd filmed. So basically the clip that I deleted was me saying, "Hi guys, I am back with my recently purchased 1998 Toyota Starlet S." Otherwise known as Starlet number 2, because I now own two Starlets. Starlet number 1 is the one I had previous to Starlet. Now I own two Starlets. This is Toyota Starlet number 2. Just so we're on the same page and everyone understands what's going on, because sometimes I don't. So as you can probably see from this angle the car is at and the sun is shining on me in the car. The car is now looking a bit cleaner. Now I didn't want to bore you to death with a car cleaning video because you guys have seen plenty of that from me on my channel, and I just want to say I'm glad I've documented this car. It's kind of like a barn find. This car was found on the side of the road looking unloved, and now the car is definitely looking much more whiter, much more loved, and now the car is clean. I'm just going to do another kind of like update video as to what the dirt was hiding on the car, because it was hiding some few bits. The car is cleaned up not too badly. Now the car is looking more honest. I'm going to show you around the car kind of again. But what I will do is I did manage to get just a couple of clips of us cleaning the car. So I say us, my fiance Martin concentrated on the exterior of the paintwork, and I really like cleaning the interior of the car. So that was kind of my job. So Martin did the exterior, I did the interior, and as we talk about different bits of this now clean Starlet S, I will insert a couple of the clips to show us cleaning certain bits of the car. So the first things first I want to talk about now they're clean is the wheels. Now these wheels are silver, they were brown. Well, now they're nice and clean basically. We can see what's what. Now the front wheel here does have some curbing, the back wheel has some curbing, but to be honest, oh yeah, it has got quite a bit of curbing actually. I was going to say, to be honest, they're not that bad, but yeah, here's the two on the passenger side. Clean wheels transform any car. They're nice to be cleaned and on show and showy-offy now. I probably won't get around to refurbing these alloys, I'll probably just leave them as they are, but at the end of the day, they're clean now and that's the main thing for me. Then over here in the shade on the driver's side, I'll definitely say the wheels on this side are better. I think that generally seems to be a thing, you know, you might be driving onto the curb and you're parking up on the passenger side, so you tend to scrape those wheels more than your driver's side. Driver's side front is pretty good actually, to be fair. Driver's side rear alloy, I would say, is definitely the best out of all the four alloys. The alloys are definitely looking better now they're actually silver and not brown. I know we're still in the shade here guys, but hopefully you guys will agree with me that definitely the driver's side, panel work wise, is definitely the best side of the car, I'd say. And driven 24/7 sticker wise for this car, I went for the white logo, so we've got the white on white. That's a driven 24/7 sticker. If you want to support me, you know where to find them, or if you don't, then on the bottom screen is where to find them. Just talking about the front of the car, because as you might remember from the reveal video, this car was like heavily blacked on the bonnet. It was just like dust and black, but the bonnet has come up pretty well. Yes, I know this car will definitely benefit from a proper machine polish, but for now it was just all about getting the grime off the car and seeing what the grime was hiding. So now we talk about this rear quarter here on the passenger side. Now this is clean, which it certainly is. We can now see what is actually going on here.
See that there? That's elbow grease. There you go, look. Bye bye, dirty car. You're gonna be minter.
And yeah, as you can see in these clips now, Martin was quite rough with this paintwork, not being funny. It doesn't matter because it's definitely seen better days, but Martin was basically jet washing it, using some chemicals, rubbing his fingers to literally aggravate the dirt. Well, first of all, the panel hasn't come up too bad. So we had massive green kind of mossy stain in here, that has gone. And we also had some black stain in here. Unfortunately, that still remains. It's just a bit more, I don't know, not so in your face, I suppose. And also it's now clear to see and feel that this panel has definitely been repainted in the past. I'd say from here till obviously down here. The bottom of the panel actually looks like original paint. How can I tell that? I'll put in some overlays now. First of all, the paint feels very, very rough, and also we have a lot of this dotting. Now my dad is obviously into his car body work and paints a lot of his personal cars as a hobby, and he's clued up on his stuff, and I said to him, you know, Dad, why is it gone all mossily like this? And he said what might have happened is this panel, when it got repainted, a car cover might have gone straight over it, which would then mean while the paint was still moist, a car cover's then stuck to it, and then hence it has left this nice braille effect on the rear quarter. So I would definitely look at getting this repainted while I've got the car for sure, because my dad can paint. It's just going to be a cost of materials and labour as such. So yeah, I'd definitely like to get it repainted from there to there. As I say, down here doesn't look too bad. And which will also be handy as well, we're trying to sort out this mottling. We can also, obviously this is on the same rear quarter here, we have some rust, bodywork damage, so we can obviously get rid of this in the meantime. Also, when the petrol cap is open, you can see kind of a layer of where the paint's peeling off inside there as well. That just proves that this side has definitely been repainted in the past. But at the end of the day, it's still white. It's not so much of an eyesore now. This badly painted panel is white, but it's definitely a bad previous paint job, or where it's reacted. It's definitely letting the car down for sure. Onto the roof, and you guys can't see it, neither can I because I'm small. Small person's joke, but it doesn't offend me because I am small myself. So the roof has come up really nicely as well. Again, this was a bit like the bonnet, just kind of black and dusty. Kind of got a little bit of a shine to it, but as I said previously, the car will definitely benefit from an actual mop and polish. The rear here has come up really well from the clean as well. The back bumper seems to be in really nice condition. We've got quite a bit of a shine. I haven't managed to peel off this, whatever this sticker was yet. It's proper grounded into the paint. Do want to peel it off, I just haven't really given it too much time, to be honest. Again, it'd be nice to paint the wiper arm on the back. The spoiler's in pretty good condition as well, but yeah, it's nice that she's not looking nice and white. I will unfortunately have to replace the original dealer plates because they've been an M&T advisory on the M&T history for a few years. So these are the dealer plates. I'll probably keep them oh yeah, they're screwed in, so if the screws are okay, I hope to take these off gently and put on some fresh ones as well. So yeah, to get some new plates on the list as well. The wiper arms on the front of the car are even worse than the wiper arm on the back. They're both black, they're both brown, they should be black, shall I say. So it might be an easy kind of bodge job, or maybe just mask up the car and the blades, or maybe we'll probably take the blades off, so that's easy, Amber. Just do it that way, do it kind of properly, girl. And then yeah, just painting the wiper arms to satin black would be pretty cool. The headlights have got a little bit of condensation. I know this indicator this side was cracked. We have got a bumper scuff down the bottom here, which I might get away with some white touch up. Don't really want to paint it because start number one needs a paint job on the bumper. This one necessarily doesn't, can get away with some touch up, I'd say. But yeah, the front end does look good. Now it's all nice and white and clean like it should be. And then obviously we have the dealer plate on the front as well, but I'm not just going to get one new number plate. I'll get a set for this car, and the original will come off, and I'll try and keep that as well somewhere safe. So under here, when I first saw under here, I was like horrified because it was this right state. First of all, the underneath of the bonnet here was just black and dirty. Actually, we have missed a bit. Martin was just basically agitating all the dirt here, and he's got most of it off. He's missed a bit, but it's bound to happen. It's just the way you look at things, you always spot a little bit you missed. We don't like cleaning engines. It's a bit of a kind of dodgy grey area, but we did kind of cover up some kind of electrical components in here, and Martin went in with the jet wash. And we just also pay attention to stuff that when you lift the bonnet you see, and we tried to clean those bits up better. For example, the plastic work, we've given them a bit more of an extra clean up, a fuse box there, so it definitely is looking better. We're just both a bit scared of proper getting a deep clean on the nails. It's always a bit dodgy, but yeah, definitely looking better compared to how I showed you the engine bay when I revealed this car to you in that video, for sure. Definitely happier with it now. And we also went around the kind of metalwork in the side of the bay here as well, all the sides, and that is now looking nice and white. The things I do for YouTube videos. So onto the back seat, and here it was just full of like dog hair. As I said, the interior clean was my job, Martin did the exterior, so I had kind of like a rubber dog hair comb, and I was doing that, so brushing the seat, hoovering up all the excess dog hair, and the carpet was also full of dog hair. Don't get me wrong, there's still dog hair in nooks and crannies. I just wanted to make it look 90% better. The headline is in good condition. It's like a vinyl-y kind of effect, so that's not necessarily dirty, and because the dog hair seemed to be like white blonde, it really showed up on the blue seats in here. Get rid of like the majority of the dog hair was also good. It was also stuck to the parcel shelf as well. Dog hair is pretty much gone. There was also some sandy, so yeah, the dog has definitely been to the beach in the back of this car. But yeah, dog hair, no more. Definitely looking cleaner in here. And the carpets. Let's try and get back out. Just onto the boot now, just kind of showing off the work that we did do. As I just said, inside the car, the parcel shelf was full of dog hairs actually. Couple of little bits on there that I have missed. The boot floor carpet in this Starlet seems to be better condition than in the Starlet 1 as well. And then up front, obviously the dog was mainly sitting in the back, so most of the dog hair was in the back there. I do believe this driver's seat is a little bit grimy. I could probably do some sort of wet vac and some chemicals being put on it to clean it up. All the plastics have come up really nicely just from a wipe over, so the seats, the carpet. So yeah, it's definitely, I definitely don't feel as gross driving this thing now. And I've also put in a couple of air fresheners to try and get rid of the kind of stench this car kind of had from just sitting, really. So this was just kind of a short video because, as I said, with buying this car, because I bought it in kind of like a bad looking condition, it was kind of important to me to document how I bought this car in video form and in photo form on my blog post. So check out my website to see a write-up on this car as well. And I just like the before and after process. So you saw in that reveal video the exact state I bought the car in, how I saw the car in, and now hopefully this is just documenting progress that, you know, a clean didn't cost us any money, just some time and elbow grease, as they say. Elbow grease, as they say, that's the elbow. And yeah, we've definitely transformed the car with a simple clean. As I say, some of the alloy wheels have definitely seen better days, but it's an old car, they're going to be curbed if someone who's owned this car before isn't as careful driver as me. But first on the list of things to do when I first got this car was to just give it a clean, because the car was in quite a dirty condition. I didn't know what that dirt was hiding, and as we now know, the rear quarter on the passenger side does need paint work, but to be honest, that's it. Yeah, the car has got some other little car park dings and some scrapes, but we can just touch those up really. Then my main concern is that rear quarter, it's letting the whole car down. And I love the wheels in this car. It's got alloy wheels unlike my other Starlet number 1. So yeah, it's nice to have them all clean and kind of show them off a bit. As I just say, again, it's just that rear quarter letting the exterior of the car down. Paint these wiper arms will also be nice, but I just think sort that rear quarter, maybe give it a cut and polish because I've got the equipment to do that. She has got a bit of a shine here and there, but most of the paintwork, especially on the driver's side here, is very, very flat. That's it. I've got an all white, cleanish Starlet now, and thanks for watching this video. And if you want to stick around to see more progress on this car, then you know what to do. Press that thing that I never talk about in my videos, you know, that subscribe button and all that. I am into doing write-ups on the cars that I own and some events I go to, so if you want to see a blog post and all the photos I took of this car when I first got it in, and in the condition it was in when I first got it, then check out my website as well. Thanks for watching, and thanks to Martin for helping me clean this baby up. Driven 24/7 automotive YouTube channel. I think that generally I know we're still in the shade here, but hopefully you guys can probably sirens all the time.